Hey guys, it's your real Jay here. If you're new, welcome to the family, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if right now you see that we are, bouncing or whatever. We are on a boat over to Dominica for a week. By the way, I am in St. Lucia, and the circumstances that I had to come are a bit sad because I had to come because of a funeral. Then I was like in the south of the island for a week, so I did not get to see my dog until last night, and then by this morning had to be on a boat out to another island. So I'm a bit sad about that because I don't even know if when I actually do come back to St. Lucia if I'm even gonna see her, and I don't know when next I'm gonna be back in St. Lucia. Also, the waves are really rough because it's just smiling in the background, and she had to put on her seatbelt because she got scared.
You're not doing nothing. Hey vlog, she's taking a picture of someone. How nice. Anyways, we're in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's talking so much. We are starving.
I am talking a lot because you have to be nice to people. You never know when you're gonna fall off the boat and they're gonna catch you.
It was a nice gesture. But anyways, we're starving. And it tells us we cannot leave the boat. They tell us to stay there.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water. Okay, so y'all, I was just gonna sing for the rest of this, but then I realized I could just do a voiceover because I'm kind of tired of the same old vlog music. So this was actually the next day because when we arrived in Dominica, we both just immediately fell asleep because we were so tired. But yeah, this is the beginning of the next day.
So guys, I forgot to record yesterday that we arrived in Dominica safely after being thrown around and tossed around and got wet by waves and got salty, and Mikesh fell asleep on the boat somehow even though we were, you know, nearly being eaten by the waves. But yeah, so today is a new day. Mikesh is out here eating cake as always. For some reason, the cake smells like fish, but I don't think it tastes like fish. Does it taste like fish? Okay, it does not taste like fish. So far we have not done anything in Dominica because one, no, because one, it's been raining a lot, and two, there are a lot of things to do nature-wise, but we just can't do any of those things because they're all outside, and again, it's like pouring out. Then I also don't know if we're actually ever going to go to those places because I mean we can't take the bus, but you never know. You never know who's going to get lost in the bushes, okay? Yeah, so we're back home.
So tell them about when you reach to when we got lost, when we reached.
We got
Because
lost.
Uncle did not come first the
Oh.
time he said he was going to come first. It tasted nice. Anyways, he says she don't like my cake.
So we are now heading to Dominica's largest lake, and apparently there's a Kalinago myth that a monster lives down there, and the fog did not help the eerie nature of the lake. So guys, after walking around the lake for a little bit, we finally decided it was time to head on over to the waterfalls. But on our way there, we saw this clay pool or pool made of clay with water coming in from the mountains into the pool. And for some reason, my sister, my dad, and I, we decided what's better to do than to just dance in this clay pool. So that's what we did for a while. Then we headed off to Trafalgar Falls, where honestly, guys, we did not pay to enter. And it was a bit early, so there was no one at the front desk, and my dad just entered. So we were like, okay, we're not questioning this. We're entering along with my dad, because what else is there to do? But the guy who we did have to pay, he did find us a bit later, and he did tell my dad, who did not pass the message on to us, that there was apparently a snake the length of an SUV that may have been swimming around in the water with my sister and I.
Guys, this is going to be the most scuff vlog that I have ever made because I have barely been vlogging properly. Because Monday we came in, didn't do much, just went out to eat after we came in. Tuesday, it was pouring cats and dogs outside, so we couldn't really go anywhere, so we went to get brunch and that was about it. Wednesday, my dad was at work, and me and Mikez just decided, you know what, we're just gonna stay home and be lazy, and we just binged watch Netflix all day. And then today, Thursday, we went to the waterfalls, and we also went to freshwater lake, so I have some clips from that. But it's almost like Saturday, and I barely have anything to show for this trip, but hopefully tomorrow, Friday, we go some more places. Yeah, so that was the week recap. I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely.
So the day before we had to head back to St. Lucia, my dad brought us to the north of the island to Portsmouth. So where we were staying was in the south in Roseau, so it was a bit of a drive. But when we finally got there, we visited Fort Shirley. So for those of you who don't know, a lot of Caribbean islands still have architectural remnants from back in the days of different wars, and this fort was actually built by the British within a volcanic crater. We also found out that it was an important site when slaves took over for 3 days when they were unhappy with the conditions that they were facing. A bit later, we decided to head on over to some hot baths. We weren't sure if they would allow us to enter because it was technically getting really late, but luckily they did.
So guys, we're at one of the hot springs, sulfur hot springs. Honestly, I thought it would be like St. Lucia zone, but it's more like I'd say it's more like built by somebody's house, and I guess the water is coming from one of the volcanoes. I don't know, but there is sulfur in the water. There is water coming from somewhere. I'm guessing it's from the waterfall. Don't know where the sulfur is coming from. Probably also the waterfall. But yeah, you get what they have to say. So she says she's hungry, and I have to keep turning the camera because it's basically nighttime. I think it's 7:30 or something. So the front camera will not have any light to show my face. But yes, guys, that's basically the end of our trip to Dominica. Tomorrow we are going back to St. Lucia. Most likely by the time we wake up, we will be on our way to the port to go on the boat to head back home so that, you know, I can head back to Canada on Sunday and Mikael can go to her fets for the rest of the week.
There's no more fence.
So, guys, that was the end of my trip, and I really, really wanted to spend a little bit more time, but sadly, I had to head back to Canada to deal with a few stuff, and but I really, really wanted to spend more time both in Dominica and in St. Lucia. But yeah, sadly, had some stuff to do. But guys, I love you, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.
No chance, you catch me down bad. P90, aim straight for your head. Calling on my bitch, and she know she at the top of the list. And she put up with her friends, so I tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, bitch bad. Call her